There is a quiet signal your body has been sending you for decades, something so natural that you may have never stopped to question it, until one day it changes, or worse, disappears. And suddenly, a thought takes root in your mind. Is something wrong with me? As men cross the age of 40, this subtle shift becomes a source of silent anxiety, often unspoken but deeply felt. Morning erections, once a regular and almost unnoticed part of life, begin to fade in frequency, and with that change comes uncertainty, confusion, and sometimes even fear. But what if this isn't just about sexuality? What if your body is trying to communicate something far more important about your overall health? This is where understanding replaces fear, and awareness becomes your greatest strength. Experts like Dr. Rena Malik have emphasized that these natural physiological responses are not random. They are deeply connected to your nervous system, blood flow, and hormonal balance. When you begin to see them not as isolated events but as indicators, like a dashboard warning light in a car, you start to gain control over the narrative. The truth is, your body doesn't suddenly change overnight without reason. Every shift has a story, every signal has meaning, and every pattern tells you something about your internal world. The real question is not why this is happening, but whether you are paying attention. Because ignoring these signs doesn't make them disappear. It only delays your understanding of them. And in that delay, many men lose the opportunity to take early, proactive steps toward better health. What you're experiencing may be common, but that doesn't mean it should be dismissed. It means it should be understood. As you begin to look deeper into this change, a more complex and fascinating picture starts to unfold, one that connects your daily habits, your mental state, and even your unseen internal systems. Morning erections are not driven by desire or visual stimulation. They are the result of a healthy interaction between your brain, hormones, nerves, and blood vessels during specific sleep cycles, especially REM sleep. When these systems are functioning smoothly, your body naturally performs this process as a kind of internal maintenance check. But after 40, subtle shifts begin to occur. Testosterone levels gradually decline. Blood vessels may lose some elasticity, and lifestyle factors like stress, poor sleep, lack of exercise, or even unnoticed medical conditions start to play a larger role. At first, the changes are easy to ignore, happening occasionally, and then more frequently, until one day you realize the pattern has shifted completely. This is where suspense quietly builds, because the absence of these signals might not be as harmless as it seems. It could be your body hinting at reduced blood circulation, early cardiovascular concerns, or hormonal imbalances that are still reversible if addressed in time. Insights often shared by Dr. Rena Malik highlight that these signs should never be approached with panic, but they also should not be dismissed with complacency. Your body operates like a system of interconnected pathways, and when one pathway weakens, others are often affected as well. The real danger lies not in the change itself, but in the silence that follows when you choose not to investigate it. Because what starts as a small private concern can sometimes reflect a much larger hidden issue that is quietly progressing beneath the surface. And the longer it goes unnoticed, the more difficult it can become to reverse, turning what could have been a simple adjustment into a more serious health challenge. What if, instead of fear, you chose awareness, and instead of silence, you chose action? Because the most powerful shift doesn't happen in your body first. It happens in your mindset. When you begin to understand that these changes are not a loss of masculinity, but a reflection of your internal health, everything starts to transform. You stop avoiding the issue and start asking better questions about your lifestyle, your habits, and your priorities. Are you getting enough restorative sleep? Or are stress and late nights quietly disrupting your hormonal balance? Are you moving your body regularly, allowing healthy blood circulation to support every system within you? Or have you become too sedentary without realizing the long-term cost? Even your diet plays a silent yet powerful role, influencing your vascular health and testosterone levels in ways that compound over time. Guidance often emphasized by Dr. Rena Malik encourages men to see these signs not as endpoints, but as invitations, opportunities to recalibrate and reclaim control. Because in many cases, these changes are not permanent. They are signals asking for attention, for care, and for intentional living. And when you respond with small, consistent improvements, better sleep, regular exercise, mindful eating, and seeking medical advice when necessary, you begin to rebuild what felt like it was slipping away. There is strength in taking responsibility, and there is confidence in understanding your own body. The truth is, your health is not defined by a single symptom, but by how you respond to it over time. And the sooner you choose to act, the greater your ability to protect not just your physical well-being, but your sense of control and peace of mind. Because this is not just about one change. It is about the life you continue to build moving forward, with awareness, intention, and courage. If you are benefiting from our topics, please subscribe, like, and turn on the bell notification so you can see our new videos early.